Good evening, everybody. It's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and I'm joined with Matt Martin, of course, from the Bat Vault. Really excited to have him here because the last two shows he's helped my butt try to figure out how to do these because he already has this piece. I think you were, I'm going to say maybe the first person in the United States to get it, maybe?
It looks that way because, you know, I didn't see anybody else post it, so just lucky me, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's just crazy. And we said it was maybe like right before like the tariffs hit. And so like you just kind of like squeaked under it. And again, like what we're going to be unboxing, I guess I forgot to say it. We're going to be unboxing the Batman versus Killer Croc. Really probably one of my most anticipated pieces. I am very excited about this piece. I was so excited when I saw Matt's. Obviously this is an incredible diorama from our friends at Prime One Studio. And, I finally got the shipping notification. If you go to the Prime One website, it still shows that it hasn't shipped yet, which is really weird. But originally the story was that I'd ordered this and then they put it on hold when the tariffs were enacted, the 145% tariffs. And then basically we kind of assumed that as soon as that it was almost like that day where they agreed to that 90-day pause where they were going to reduce the tariff, suddenly it shipped. I got a tracking number and it was already in the United States. So we talked on Rogues this last week that, maybe it was just been sitting at the port the entire time. I don't know. But regardless, I don't care. It's finally here in the Batcave. And I think this is my last Prime One piece I have on order right now, I think, which is crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about that Flashpoint Batman. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if you saw the photos.
I saw that.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does look good, but it's just not.
Yeah,
it's just not my thing.
It's a maybe. It's a maybe for me. So anyway, tonight we're gonna be unboxing this.
Resell it.
I know. Same old. I do want to say hello to a few people before we get started. People in the chat. We got Mike L. So Mike, actually, I'm really excited that Mike's here. Mike was kind enough to do a review for us. And actually, Matt and I were just talking about it before the show because he just ordered Weapon X and Mike just got his in and he was nice enough to film that. It is available right now to members already. And so if you're interested in seeing stuff ahead of time, please hit the join button down below. Consider help support the channel that way. It's very much appreciated. And again, Mike is one of those people. And so I can't thank our members enough. Matt is a member also. So again, I can't thank you guys for your continued support. You guys just are amazing. And again, thanks to Mike for filming the review. You guys, I think we'll have that up on the channel for everybody else either tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. We got Blake Mason in the house. Very excited for this unboxing. Me too. Ronaldo, hi Chris. Let's see how big this Killer Croc. That's what she said. Looking forward to your unboxing. Thank you very much. I could tell you this is going to be a massive piece, even at quarter scale. And again, that was something I was like, I wish it was third scale, but I think it's going to be plenty big at quarter for sure. Mr. Kennedy, sup everybody. Kennedy. We got Theodore S in the house, a member for 34 months. And that is freaking amazing. Thank you very, very much. Let's go. Keen to see this one unboxed. Thank you, Theodore. And thank you for being a member for so freaking long, man. You're awesome. Thank you. Martin, good evening, everyone. Ronaldo says, hi, Chris. I can't believe I've been a member 34 months. It's been a great journey. Again, thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are just hardcore loyal, and I can't thank you enough. We got Mike Stainbrook, one of the OGs is here. Thank you very much. My favorite YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Dragon Lee. That's awesome. Thank you. Zach, hello from Japan. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. And it says morning at 9 a.m. All right. Well, hopefully this will help start your morning in a positive way. Thank you. Hope everything's going great in Japan. Congrats, brother. Waiting for mine to get here too. Fingers crossed. Jeff, who did you order yours through? And then we have the Virgin Prime also. Congrats. I can't wait to get mine. So anyway, thanks everybody that's already logged in. I really appreciate it. I'll try to keep your comments going. And again, I'm going to rely on Matt to kind of help me out tonight.
I can kind of read some comments and all that.
So I was telling Matt I did cheat a little bit on this one because Matt told me a couple days ago, he's like, Chris, it's freaking, the base is heavier than Tactical Throne. You're going to want help. Matt knows I've got a bad back. And so, so I recruited Ledger and we already opened up the base, and it's sitting behind me actually. So you know, it's going to be a little less dramatic tonight with the unboxing of that styrofoam, but there's still a second box. So anyway, thanks for the advice, Matt, on that, because
yeah. You'll be in bed a week and you won't even be able to look at it.
that's right. That's right. Spider, congrats, Chris. Looking forward to seeing this one. Thank you very much. And again, thank you, Mike. And again, anytime you want to do that, love to have you on. And Jeff says, Prime One directly, Chris, is on the way to Windsor, Ontario, Canada by boat. Okay.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm.
Well, fingers crossed they'll get to you pretty quickly then. That's great.
Yeah.
Prime One base is never disappointing on the weight. I mean, and I think that's good. It's a good thing, because if you have a lot going on up top, you're going to want something that can support it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Alan's saying evening to me and Matt. So, hey, Alan, thank you very much. I like your sideshow background here. That's a cool looking photo. I love that.
One of the best displays, Chris. If you have never seen his display, he's actually going to do like a tour here shortly, but he takes it to the next level. Now, I haven't seen everything. Don't even,
Alan's on the COC, right?
No, he's on the Godlike.
Oh, Godlike. Sorry, I'm getting my shows confused.
So from what I hear, what he does, like me and you, hey, we're going to put it here, type thing. He builds dioramas to go with the statue. Oh, I love that. Yeah. So he's got a shop. He's got a shop and everything. He does everything. He works with his hands and everything. So I'm looking. Jimmy's told me, hey, I've seen some pictures, Matt. And I'm like, I just can't wait to see this. He's truly got multiple rooms. So is it kind of like what I did with the old Rogues Gallery setup, where I had the background and stuff and kind of made it all together? Is that kind of what he does? Same idea, but I think it's from what I hear from level. Jimmy, he takes it to the next level. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Thing like that. So yeah, that's really cool. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. Well, let's get going tonight, guys. I'm going to minimize Matt just a little bit so you guys can see the box a little bit better. So this is 2 boxes, and this one is Matt's right. It's freaking heavy as can be. Yep. The corner of the shipper was blown out. It had like the styrofoam sticking out, which I've had a few Prime ones do that. But this is definitely heavy, and this is the only thing that's in it is the base. And so it's, like I said, it's sitting behind me. You can maybe peek at Croc's shoulder over my shoulder there. But I did want to show you guys the box. This is very cool. So another story is I originally ordered like this version right here. And it was, I think maybe Matt and maybe Dan, I know Dan for sure, that encouraged me, is like, Chris, you should get the bonus. You should get the one with the respirator. And I'm like, I don't know if I need it. But then the more I got to looking at it, I'm like, I kind of love the storytelling. It makes sense for him to have the respirator if he's down in the sewer and stuff like that. So I ended up contacting Prime One Studio. I canceled my original order and then reordered the bonus. It was a little bit more, but I think it's definitely worth it for me, for sure. So anyway, this is the box here. It's got the statue and it's got the Batman versus Killer Croc there as well. And very similar on the other side, just maybe a little bit different angle. So not much to the box, but it's got a great image of the actual statue. And of course, it's all in that kind of that grungy tan and gray, green, and just very, very cool. So that's that. That's the box. So I'm now going to slide over the base again. I've already taken it out if you're just joining us. Because of its weight. I was a little bit worried about doing this on camera, so I'm just going to slide it over for you guys. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. I told you. It's literally like just pure concrete. Like it is just. There's nothing hollow about that one, brother. No, I mean it's 100% solid. I would definitely say it's on par of maybe heavier than probably the body on Mr. Freeze, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's just absolutely incredible. And again, this is just the base. Yeah, that's just the base. Just the base. And again, I'll do a full review. I'll probably film it tonight, guys, for you guys in 4K, of course. But you got the sewer base here. You got all of these metal pieces, like the sewer cover is actually bent. Yeah, what Batman keys into, I believe. Yeah, that's what he keys into. So yeah.
You have all this slime. My initial impression is just the wetness on him. It looks great. You have all these cut marks as well. You got these skulls.
I love the bandage on his hand. The bandage on his hand does it for me, kind of. You know.
Yeah, I think, and of course, I still have the old Arkham Killer Croc back there. I think the bandages look even more realistic on this one, for sure. And obviously, again, everything's going to key into this. So this is all one solid piece. I really like how big you could tell that like there's massive magnets already. I've never really seen like where that's got the big puck magnets. So obviously, you know, it's really well designed to hold everything in place, obviously, which is great. You have all the scaling on here. Which looks really good.
Looks wet. He looks wet.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he's definitely been, and even his like pants, like his pants look wet. I think Prime One was really smart with this one because obviously this is a large scale statue, but it's really smart because they didn't have to do his whole body. Like they made it like he's half in the water. I think that's really smart, kind of like what they did with the Batgirl and Clayface from Sideshow. You know, to bring us these characters without having to maybe make them even more expensive. So,
of course,
yeah, absolutely. Wesley says I couldn't get my wife on board for this one, but after unboxing of Tactical Throne, she had to order it. That's awesome. Do you know how many people said that to me? Like, Chris, I ordered Tactical Throne because of your review, and I'm glad because like we love ours. You know, it's fantastic.
It's one that'll never leave my collection.
Yeah, it's just so iconic, and I've got mine back there. Devastator says looks massive. The base alone looks great. The detail is awesome. It looks compact but so detailed. And again, just my hand, you can kind of get a feel for how big it is. It's got a nice, really nice presence to it. Hi everyone, congrats! I can't stay. Just saw the stream notification from early. It looks great so far. Thank you very much. Fun with collecting, and again, Brotherhood member. Thank you again. And of course, you can catch the replay, so no worries. So that's all that's in that box. One thing that I am super impressed with that I don't think I heard Matt ever say.
What? Oh yeah. They gave it the fabric. Yeah.
The fabric. So if you have been around for a long time, like we have, you know, all the old Arkham pieces, one thing that set Prime One apart for me was they didn't do just tissue paper. They did everything was wrapped in a fabric. And as soon as I opened this, actually, this is what I pulled on to get it out of the base. Ledger like lifted the top of Croc, and I lifted up on the fabric part, and it made it a lot easier to get out. But this right here, again, is just another little touch that makes getting a Prime One piece even higher quality to me. I like this way better than the tissue paper. A lot of times the tissue paper absorbs the paint, and so you get paint on that sometimes. And again, I just feel like this protects the statue just a little bit better.
Just a little bit better than that thin, tissue paper.
Yeah, absolutely. And did they do fabric on the second box also, or was it just this one?
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about ready to find out. So let's go ahead and we'll start ripping into the second box. All right.
All right.
Second box is a lot lighter. And it's 2 layers. Didn't want to show everybody the giant pamphlet here. So lots of instructions on this one.
Yep.
And again, there's like the parts right there. If anybody ever uses these references, sometimes I go back and watch my old videos on how to put stuff back together or back in the box.
Most of your time, Chris, will be the water effects, the sewer water effects, and the rock. That'll be what 80% of your time will be tonight.
All right.
I would suggest like maybe leaving that close by because you got to see where the water. There's so many pieces to key in.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we got 2 layers on this one. I'll start ripping in here.
Okay, cool deal.
Feel free to respond to anybody that's in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm hopping in real quick, and I'm gonna be able to read. Yep. Okay, boom, everything goes. Godlike statues is in the house. We got Mike. We got Mike Stainbrook in the house. Godlike Jimmy did a $5 super chat saying, "I don't need it. I don't need it." So
thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
Yeah. Benny says, "Hey everybody."
So it is mostly tissue paper, but there is a few that have the fabric.
Yeah. Alan says, "Evening, Jimmy. I really love this piece." So they're looking forward to seeing it as well. So we're all caught up there.
Thank you.
Let's see. We got 71 people in the chat right now. So.
That's great. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button if you're having fun.
Yep, hit the like button. Everybody can hit the like button. Like, share, comment.
Okay. All right, let's see what we're going to need here.
Like I say, there's a bunch of the sewer water effects. So
all right, I'm going to kind of lay this out like they have it.
Yeah, have it right beside it because some of them you really got to look to see.
And let's see. Have this part right.
All right, Godlike is asking a question. Chris and Matt, Batman versus Killer Croc or Bane on Throne?
I like them both.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to choose one, I would choose this.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Now, if it was Batman versus Bane,
yeah, it might be different.
It might be different.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the Thanos, you know, it's just like Bane sitting there. I think it's cool, and I'm on the wait list for it, but I still think this one tops it.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean it's got the Killer Croc who we hardly ever see anymore, you know.
Exactly. All right, I'm looking for piece number 2. Let's see, that's right here. So again, we have a lot of these. I don't know. It's plastic, but it's like got these clear elements. Yeah. You know, just like the splashes and things like that.
The splash of the sewer water, basically.
And I did want to highlight Jimmy's super chat again. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I really appreciate that, man. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay. Now to figure out where it goes. All right, it goes up front. Boom, right there in front of his belt.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we got that piece. So now we go number 3. And that's going to be over here. Again, more splashes, little pieces. Looks like that goes up front. That goes up in front of his leg there. There's a lot of splashes along the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Which looks good. Okay. Number 4 is next. Probably same box. Yep, right there. I will say that Prime One's done a lot better job of, like, you know, putting the numbers in the styrofoam parts. It makes it a lot easier to figure out where to put stuff. Number 4, again, is just another piece like this.
Some are big and some you'll see are kind of real small, you know, type. And just to kind of help you out too, some go on as like arm and all that, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. So
I like how like the slime, the sludge actually is like flowing over the side.
Flowing over. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's really cool the way it does that.
Yeah.
It really just makes it come alive.
We got Carl from Canada joining us.
Hey, Canada.
So, he said he's getting his. He ordered the deluxe version. So yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. I think
Yep.
you're going to love it. I don't see how you couldn't.
Jeff, yes, answering your question, I did end up getting the Weaponette statue. Yep, it should, hopefully, knock on wood, it'll be here next week. So, yeah.
And again, I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, but I think we'll have that review up on the channel. Mike L did that one for us. And so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Got more splashes. Yeah, it's just everything is just
the splash. It's just, yeah, it's all the way around, literally.
It's really cool. And it even adds like height to it.
Yeah.
And I love this. This is looking great. Okay, so we're ready for 6 next. And that is right up front.
Now, let me ask you, Chris, a lot of people were turned off, including me a little bit, when the initial preview came out saying, hey, it's a 1/4 statue. Would you say this is a true 1/4 or is it an exaggerated 1/4?
Oh, man. I'll have to see when I get Batman in place.
Yeah.
He is massive.
I know he's like legit. Yeah.
If I look at, I think he might be in scale to some degree because he is a larger character, but I definitely think this might be a slightly oversized.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure yet. Like, again, I'm a 3rd scale guy.
Yeah, me too. I'm a 3rd scale guy.
Yeah, you are. And so I think this would absolutely fit in that world with the 3rd scales.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it too,
But it is a lot bigger just in general than I thought it was going to be. It's really really nice. Okay, I think we just did 6. All right, let's do 7 next.
Yeah, Carl. When doing the hand test, you can see how big this statue is. Yes, we got 89 people watching, Chris. So yeah,
that is awesome, guys. Thank you for being here. That one keys into his arm.
I told you, like, I was surprised when it's like going into his arm. I'm like, what? But yeah, it just adds to it.
Sure does. That's awesome. Okay, we got 7. And then we got 8. 8's the big one.
Yeah, it's got some that are real big, then you got medium, then you got some small ones.
This is one thing that I really liked about this one is like there's like pieces of like rock coming off, like it's like breaking, but it's a big piece.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
All right, let's figure out where this one goes.
Hey, Jalgron. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Who said hi?
Jalgron 2. So yeah.
Oh, hello. Got to kind of wiggle that one a little bit into place. It kind of goes over the manhole cover.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll kind of show you guys this big shard piece right here, kind of.
Yep.
Goes in right there. Again, hopefully this video helps a little bit when you're putting yours together.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got 8. We are ready for 9. It looks like that goes in by his hand.
Devastator's asking what's the weight on that? Do you need a forklift? I would say it's over 100 pounds.
I'm just gonna watch this. That is very difficult for me to lift.
I'd say 100, maybe 105.
I'd say you're probably pretty darn close to that. And again, it's just solid. Like there's no give to it. Like it is just dead weight. Yeah, it's heavy. I would say to me it's heavier than the freeze body for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can lift the freeze body no problem, but it's like that's another one that's just like rock solid heavy. But yeah, this one is you're gonna need somebody to help you lift it.
We got a question from Joe. What size rotating base is that? Do you got it on a
Yeah, I got a Lazy Susan. I don't know. It's probably maybe 10
16?
inches.
Yeah.
Probably. All right, ready for number 9. And that one, I think, was over by his hand somewhere. Or maybe this one comes off of his. Nope. It's down here somewhere. It's a lot of little.
Yeah, some of them are hard to find. Some
Yeah.
of them like are easy, but then some are like, where is this?
I think we're getting into that tricky area now.
All right, Chris, did you see what number you got? Somebody's asking about that.
I got, so there's 150 of the DX.
Yep.
And I got 55.
Okay, so you got 55. All right, good deal.
55. I can't drive 55.
Well, 55 is slow now.
That's right. Especially not when you're with Matt Martin. We go full Baja.
Yeah, boy, 55. I go through that.
I was going to say, your truck won't even go that slow.
Yeah, you can go into Starbucks, you know. So yeah.
All right, this one's got another little bit of a rock base, like a piece of rock shooting up. I think it's close by here.
Yeah, like I said, some are real hard to find, but yeah. We got 96 people in the chat.
That is amazing. Thank you guys for being here. All right, found that one. So number 10 goes directly under number 9, I think.
Yeah.
If I've got it right. Okay, and then now we're ready for number 11. And that's actually in the box with the cape.
Yep. Chris, we got Pop Culture Fate 29 asking, how do you like the detail of Croc?
Man, I tell you, hold on. I wanted to see the difference. So the one thing that really stands out between this one and the Arkham, the color. This one's a lot darker green. It's more of a reptillian, like sewer-like one. I think the paint looks even better on this one. There's obviously more detail on this one as well. I still feel like the Arkham one does hold up, but this one, especially the shininess of it, and there's all of these amazing areas of texture. And again, you guys will be able to see it better in the 4K. But he's got these giant gashes of blood. It's just very well done. Fate, it's amazing. These are some rocks that are going to explode out of this thing.
I think that goes on his arm, if memory serves, Chris.
Oh, yep, it sure does. Right here off of his. Yeah. Look how cool that is.
Yeah, I know.
All this rock shards flying up.
Yep. And Joe, he is going to do a better video, like a review video, where he's going to zoom in and all that. So that'll be coming. That'll be coming.
It'll be in 4K, guys, so you guys can see it better, for sure. All right, so we got that was 11. I think we're ready for number 12, and I think we're back to the splashes. Oh no, it's another rock.
We got Jeff saying, thanks guys for the entertainment. Hope to meet you guys someday. Been a comic character fan since I was 5, now 53, as of most of us are. Yeah, I'm 48. So Chris is a little older than me, right?
I'm 48.
Yeah, okay. So we're about saying.
But barely, I'm going to be 49 in June.
Yeah, yeah.
So when's your birthday?
September. So September.
Okay, so I'm a little bit older, just barely.
Yeah, you're a little bit older.
Barely.
Yeah.
All right, this is another rock. That one goes in by his hand too. Right there. Oh yeah, slides right down. It has a key on that one. So that one's great.
So we got godlike statues saying, Jimmy, damn you, Chris and Matt. He's now on the wait list. So yeah.
Hold on. That deserves something. Hold on. Oops, there's my focus. That deserves one of these right here. Hashtag enabled. That's what we did, Jimmy G.
Yep.
Hashtag enabled. Sorry, my friends.
We enabled him to get the tactical throne. So yeah, he got the tactical throne. So yeah.
That's right. Sorry, not sorry. Yep. Sorry, not sorry. I love it. You guys are babes. I'm older than both of you. Well, there you go. Us young whippersnappers, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
Okay.
Carl is saying, good evening, Matt. Are you still happy with your Batman versus Killer Croc? Yes, it is one of, I would say it's a top 5er in my collection. Top 5er. Maybe top 3. Maybe top 3.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
It's really high praise. Okay, so we're ready for 13, and this is another one that goes down by his hand. Actually, I think that comes out of his hand, actually.
Yeah, Andrew saying he just saw a post claiming Hollywood Insider said Damian Wayne is going to be the leader in James Gunn's Teen Titans. So we'll see.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
All right, 13 and 12 are in. We're ready for 14 and 15. 14 right here. We're back to this is his finger.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, his finger. Yep.
His finger and more splashes there. It's interesting that they did that separately. Probably
for shipping, didn't want it to break off or something. It's probably in an awkward place or something.
Well, and it has the splash attached. So that's why.
Yeah.
But that's perfect, just like that. All right, so we're ready for 15, and 15 actually goes down into the base. And let's see, where's 15? $15's in the cape box. Oh, and it's got like all these little rock pebbles in it.
Yeah. Some of them got rocks in them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty neat the way they molded this. So you guys maybe can see it. It's got these little rocks inside of that. I think it goes down here somewhere in the front.
Yeah, it does. It's because I call that the V-shaped one, so it does stand out. Yes.
Oh, it goes down. Let's see. Make sure I got the right spot here. Oh, there it is right there. It's actually cut out.
Yep.
So much detail on this. It's just nuts. I mean, all the motion of the water.
Oh, yeah.
It just adds so much to this already. Just with having that little bit in there. All right, 16 is a piece of metal. Well,
yeah, that goes on the base.
Having the base already unboxed, I was worried that this show would be too short. There's a lot to put on this.
No, there's a lot.
A lot to put on. Okay, so it goes.
You'll see it in the back. Keep on rotating.
Oh yeah. There it is right there.
And when you think about it, Chris, did they really have to do that? That just shows the level.
No.
No,
They didn't need to, I mean, it's literally on the back. You would never see it. Yeah, it's just adds another layer to it.
Okay, question for you, Chris. Hey, Chris, which is your favorite, Batman on Cycle? I'm torn. I really like the Exxon Studios White Knight on Bat Cycle, but then the Prime 1 year is cool as well. Thank you.
For me, I love the Bat Cycle way better.
Okay.
I love the Sean Murphy. I love how the cape billows and flies up. The 0 year is great, but I just prefer the more traditional looking Batman. I like it.
Yeah.
And it's just, again, it's just, you can see it. It's just an incredible statue back there.
Yeah.
Highly recommended if you can find one. All right, we're ready to go to the second page. And now we got 17. That's another big piece of metal.
Vengeance says XM Bat Cycle is the greatest 1/4.
It's just so well done.
It's up there. Yeah.
Got more metal pieces like this.
Yep.
Let's figure out where this thing goes. Gonna have to flip back and forth now. Looks like that's more by his back arm somewhere. I think right there, I think. So that fits on right back here, guys.
Yep.
You can see it. Again, stuff you wouldn't normally ever see back there. All right, 18, we got some batarangs.
Yep. So
batarangs.
They go into his body.
Okay.
We got, yep, we're right there. We got 99 people in the chat right now. So
thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it, please. Helps other people find it.
All right.
Okay, so this is going up on his body somewhere.
I think around his chest or shoulder or something like that. It's just a little indentation. I think around his chest area, Chris.
Okay. Let me see. Let's see the rock. Well, it looks like, oh, it's right above his arm.
There you go. Yeah.
That's cool. I don't even think I knew that there was a batarang in this. This is
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Again, another nice little touch. All right, we're ready for 19. We get to put Batman's legs in.
Yep.
All right, I'm guessing it's right here. And this one does have that cloth again.
Yeah.
That makes sense, using the cloth for the most important pieces. So here you go. And one thing I'll notice, and Matt had said this too, is the tactical throne is blue highlighted. This one is blue with black highlights.
Yep.
And so it does give it a much darker look, which I really like. There's just
so it's a little bit more grungier.
You can see like there's a blue highlight there, but it's definitely darker. Like you can see the blue highlights on the boot. It's kind of a really interesting effect because it's got kind of a blue sheen to it, but it's definitely black. So I really like that about it.
Yep.
Obviously a lot of battle damage, scars from fighting. Really well sculpted.
We got Carl saying he really likes the bursting of the water effect it gives. Akash, hi guys, I'm waiting for my statue too. Really excited. You're going to love it. Trust me. Me and Chris have it at this point.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody couldn't like this. It's freaking amazing. All right, so there's Batman in place. Now it looks like we already do his upper chest here.
Yep. So then you can really start seeing the size, the height of it, Chris, you know.
Okay, so his chest is molded into the cape.
Yep.
Oh man, the detail on the bottom of the cape's really cool.
Now look at the weathering of that cape, and look at the rocks on the cape, Chris.
Yeah, that's really awesome. We got the rocks here that are flying, but you can really see how much. Yeah, there's like all this battle damage on the bottom. It looks really good. And again, it's the black with a little bit of blue highlight. And there's the back. So again, kind of the same thing where it's got the little blue highlights in the back. Blood damage on his chest.
Yep.
Looks great. I love the rocks. All right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, the cape really flares out, Chris, if that helps. It really flares out.
Back. There we go. There it's in. This piece is massive. Absolutely massive. So cool. I don't know if we just lost Matt. I think we might have lost him. Let's just take a minute to appreciate this thing. Again, there's my hand to give you an idea of how big it is. Really insanely cool. So Jeff says, is it a PVC? Yeah, it's kind of like what they've done. It's that lighter weight. It's not the heavy polystone cape. It's I always use, if you ever had the Arkham Scarecrow, like that kind of that skirt that he had, kind of a similar material to that. But you could just see how dynamic it is, that swooping action. There's Matt. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, sorry, brother.
No worries. So I couldn't tell if I lost you there for a second or not.
No, yeah, we lost, yeah.
I love the way the rocks are coming off his cape. Again, it's just such a neat, really neat touch.
Somebody's asking, is the cape like PVC? No, it is solid. Right? I can't remember.
No, well, to me, like I was just explaining to them, so it's that lighter. It's polystone, I think. Well, I don't know. It's I always say, like, did you ever have the Arkham Scarecrow?
No.
So he had like this skirt, and it like it was around his legs, kind of, and it feels like that same kind of material. It's like it's not PVC necessarily. It's not plastic, but it's some. I mean, can you guys hear that? Can you hear that on camera at all?
Yeah, I can.
So it's solid, but it's not heavy. If that makes sense. I mean, it's not like a plasticky, like it doesn't bend. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
But man, it's awesome. Okay, we're gonna keep going, guys. Okay, Batman's in place. And it looks like we're ready for 21.
Probably his arm or something. I don't know.
21. I think 21's his hand.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. His other hand.
Croc's hand. This is just slightly smaller than my hand. It's got like a little felt pad on it. Did yours have that on it?
Yeah, because that's where, just in case the rubbing out, you're not going to see it, Chris. I would just.
You leave it on there.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, that's what
I was going to say. It's weird. I just started to peel it off. There was no detail under it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? But yeah, look at.
There you go.
Isn't that crazy?
That's not a 1/4 statue. I mean, it's an exaggerated 1/4.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is so cool looking. Okay, so now I got this goes up top.
There you go.
It just keeps getting better.
We got people asking, where are you going to put this one, Chris?
Hell if I know.
Yeah, that's a problem to think about next week, baby.
I don't have to worry about it. But I'm kind of like, I just did the video the other day where I was talking about the podiums versus like the four corners. I'm thinking maybe more like this is like a corner piece.
Yeah.
Like tactical throw in the middle. Maybe this one like literally like right here in the corner.
Yeah.
And then another bigger one back in the other corner, because this is going to have its own big podium.
Now we got Devastator saying Batman added another 100 pounds to that, so now we're up to a 500-pound statue.
Yeah. Luckily, Batman's not quite as heavy as that, but it's. I'm just amazed by how cool that hand made it. I don't know why, but just that hand coming up. Wow, that is so impressive, and it has the rocks flying off of it too.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to stay focused. Let's see. We got 21 in. Let's see. 22 is next. Let's see. Oh, 22 is more water, I think.
Okay.
No, we already did that. Oh, it's a rock.
Okay.
Or no, is it his head? I think 22 is his head. I don't know if that's right. Oh, it just said place the cushioning material between the base and the cape.
Yeah.
Is there a part of the cape that touches the base? I'm not really seeing what they're talking about with that.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like a little felt pad.
I
guess. Over by his foot. Oh, I see. Maybe like so it doesn't rub against the back of the
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's the first oh, this is crazy. All right, so here's the first portrait.
That's my favorite.
I mean, look how big this thing is. It's my hand. So this is the deluxe version, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and put that into place. Again, this does come with 3 different portraits. 2 I like and 1 I don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one looks comical. Yes. Now, tell me you ain't going to display it like that all the time.
I don't know. I like the other one too, but this looks so freaking awesome.
Dude, that's the one, man.
And again, it just lunges forward at you.
Yeah. It says, for you, Chris, we got Carl asking, for you, Chris, do you put Batman versus Killer Croc in your best statues? ? Is it your top 3 or 5 according to you?
I don't see how this couldn't be part of a top 5.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm gonna have, and like you said, maybe top 3. I'm gonna have to go and assess. And I would. It's not always easy to bunch like something like this next to like a regular premium format or sometimes even like a 3rd scale.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. The detail, it's so dynamic. There's so much storytelling going on here that I don't know how it couldn't be part of a top 5.
All right, Chris, we got Joe saying he'll give you $400 for that for the Batman mask.
Oh, well, I think I'm gonna have to hard pass on that because that's the reason I bought this one was for that respirator.
Well, yeah.
But we'll see. Never say never down the road, but who knows? I don't know. But I really like this one a lot. Let me show you the other portraits. Looks like that's what we're ready for.
We got Mr. Brainley getting both Tactical Throne and Killer Croc in the span of a month is insane. Vengeance, you're just starstruck, but it's great. Devastator, whomever sculpted this has to put in a certain amount of time to get it right. Yep, I would agree with that.
I would agree. And again, there's fabric surrounding the portraits. So again, that's just a nice touch for the prime ones on fabric.
We got 113 people in the chat.
That is awesome. Well, you guys tuned in for a freaking awesome night, guys. This, do you remember the old, whoa.
Yeah, you're way out now.
There it comes.
There you go.
Do you remember the old DC Direct one that was Batman versus Killer Croc? Very similar concept to this. And I always loved that statue. I always thought, and I don't think I ever owned it. And I was always in love with the way it looked. This is like one of the coolest statues I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
like it is just, I mean, I wish you guys could like get a feel of it in person. Like camera's not doing it justice. If you guys think it looks amazing on camera, it's just a beautiful piece of storytelling.
Carl says top 5. Okay. This is amazing looking statue. Mike says he's on the wait list now. Looks like such an amazing statue from Mike Stainbrook.
Absolutely. This is the animated series portrait that we don't love as much.
Nah.
Hopefully it's sort of in focus for you guys a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yep. There.
It's got incredible texture on it. I actually like it a little bit better in person. I just feel like he's kind of like cross-eyed a little bit.
Yeah.
The teeth are really good on it. So, you get a different look, obviously. But it's more cartoony.
Yeah.
And then this one, this is the one that originally sold it for me.
That one looks the more, fighting / evil one a little bit,
Yeah, it's more of the traditional Killer Croc look.
Yeah.
You got the tongue. This does make sense because the way Batman's kind of choking him, he's got this tongue sticking out like that.
Sticking out, yep.
So that one's awesome too, but I think I like the Croc one.
Yeah, the Croc one does it for me.
But that looks just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Man, this is a home run.
Go ahead and sell it tomorrow, Chris.
Hell no.
Pack it up.
This is one of those ones I can't ever imagine getting rid of.
Okay, so Godlike is asking both of us, Chris and Matt, Batman versus Killer Croc or Batman on Technical Throne? You got to choose one.
For me, it's a no-brainer.
For me, it's a no-brainer too.
It's this right here.
That one, yeah.
I mean, Tactical Throne's incredible.
Yep.
But this, it just blows it out of the water. And
because it's
so much more going on here.
Yeah. This is not from a comic. This is not from, or whatever. This is something you've never seen. So,
no.
Yeah.
It's just, and again, the Tactical Throne's unique because it's got the screens. And it's very iconic as well. But again, there's just so much more going on with this one. It's just like Ledge Limited here says, this is an instant grail.
Yep. And
I think he's exactly right.
And they only made 350 of them. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
this is right. Devastator says it's a comic book splash page come to life. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready for some Batman portraits next. And we got 3.
Yep. I only displayed mine with the mask, but they're all good.
Like I said, the mask makes sense to me. All right, so like I said, we got 3 portraits. The first one is just kind of that Jason Fabok.
Yep.
Looking head.
There you had it. Yeah.
It's trying.
There.
Come on, camera. No.
Joe, no deal on the 401 for my master. No deal.
Yeah, he raised it $1. I love that.
Yeah. And then we got the everyday collector in the house. Congrats on the pickup. This piece is really nice. Happy Wednesday.
And then this is that respirator.
Yeah, the respirator one.
Come on, camera. Well,
it's like there. Yeah. That's probably the best it's gonna get, Chris.
Yeah. Again, there's so much in the background, but
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that one and the angry one.
Yeah, the angry one's cool too.
Yeah, the angry one makes sense. Yeah, they're using that freaking Fabok head again. They just love that head.
They like that Fabok one.
They do. But I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at the size difference. That's pretty funny, right?
That is like, wow.
Okay. Man, I am in love with this thing. It is so I got goosebumps. Okay, we got Batman's fist next. Then we got some chain work, it looks like.
Yeah, chain work is you kind of do what you want to do, Chris. But I wrapped it around his neck and then, around his hand some and, and all that. It was pretty cool.
All right, so he just has 2 fists.
Yep. Everyday collector says respirator is his favorite. Yep, it's my favorite and Chris's, I think. So yeah.
Oh, he's got like these steel, like brass knucks on his.
Yeah. There, yeah.
It's got blue and black. Like the bottom's black, the top's blue. So again, it has those different highlights.
Superman saying it's glad to hear some excitement back in your voice, Chris, and glad you were able to pick that one up.
This is doing it.
Oh, so okay, so only 150 were made with the respirator, so it's even more limited.
Right? Yeah, this deluxe one with it's 150 with that, and I think this.
Yep, that's it. Yep, you're right.
So that's what the bonus was, the deluxe.
Angel says, congrats, Chris. His just converted, so it's coming home.
Oh, well, congratulations. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Where did he buy that one from?
Yeah, where'd you get it from, Angel? We'd like to know. Maybe others will convert.
All right, looks like there's a little rat.
Yeah, there's a rat that goes like he's coming out of the sewer part of the base. Right, okay, Wild Star. Yeah, I know. Wild Star. Matt and Chris, when it's all said and done, how much was the overall cost for this beast out the door? If memory serves, around that 21?
I think it was around at least $2,000.
Yeah. 20 with shipping and all. Yeah.
The shipping is what killed it, because it was
shipping,
like
really
580 for shipping.
Yeah.
Something like that, if I remember right. I don't know if you can look yours up, Matt.
No, I think about 21. Yeah, 21 or so. So, Foxhound, Chris, if you look at the Batman itself, it is a big 1/4. I would have gone with this if it was 1/3 disappointed. So yeah. So to me, it's an exaggerated 1/4 though.
Well, I'm just going to take this one. I'm just going to kind of do this side by side. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, that, you know,
it's close.
it's close, but yeah, because because Deathstroke is close body wise to Batman's body. So yeah.
I would say it might be a little oversized, but it's not so oversized that it would look weird with your other premium formats. I don't think.
No, no.
Oh, it's got 2 chains.
Yeah, I ended up only really using that one long chain, Chris, and doing the whole like I'd wrap around his neck, and then I kind of just wrapped it around Batman's hands and around his body, you know. But you can kind of do whatever.
So it looks like it's got like a rubber end.
Yeah, that goes into his fist. Yes.
What about the part with it's got the little loop?
What I did, I looped that around his neck. So I did the string through that loop so it would go around the neck, and then I wrapped it around the neck a few times.
So the chain just kind of fits in. It doesn't go all the way through on that hand, right? You just kind of push that little rubber part in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Pop culture says, Matt, so you say it's not a true 1/4? No, I say it's a little exaggerated 1/4. We got 118 people in.
That is fantastic. Now, showing the short one, I'm just going to play around with it for a second here. It looks
you
like
play around with it, yeah.
They have the short one is what wraps around from his. Oh, that's why. So that makes sense. So what happens is this one feeds in here and then wraps around his arm a couple times.
Yep.
And then comes down into the bottom of his fist with that rubber piece. And then the other one has the rubber piece to make it look like it's coming through all the way.
Yeah.
So it's like
Marcos, we got a couple of questions. Marcos, my buddy from Godlike, Matt and Chris, do y'all think I could get this, but not peg in the Batman and keep it as my 1/4 Croc by himself, or would it look weird? I don't think it would look weird.
Okay. So really, like I'm thinking of the question. There's only one spot that's back here.
Yep.
That would maybe be a little bit noticeable, because it's kind of like a flat area.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could absolutely have just Croc by himself.
Yep.
Without Batman, because there's a key, 1 foot, and the cape itself. The only thing that you're going to lose is you're going to lose these rocks here, but everything else
will be intact.
You could get rid of Batman and still have just a 1/4 Killer Croc. Absolutely.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I forget, this is actually my 3rd Croc because I have that custom one back there.
Yeah.
Which I still love. But I mean, to me, this one blows that one out of the water. That's
but
awesome.
Yeah, Marcos, you can get and just display the Killer Croc. You don't have to do Batman on it. So yeah.
So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep playing around with the chain because I'm going to take I don't want to bore you guys with me trying to figure this out.
Yeah, what I did, like I said, Chris, I wrapped it around his neck a few times to take up some, like he's pulling, type thing. But yeah, just play around with it because it's kind of free. It's a free for all with that, type thing.
Well, it is. I mean, every bit of it is incredible. And again, it's a massive statue. I love it. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It's
It'll
awesome.
be for sale next week, right, Chris? Tell
Hell no. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my goodness. Well,
it's an awesome statue. I mean, I was not exaggerating. It's like one of my favorite statues. Yeah. So.
It's incredible. And again, guys, I'll have the 4K review for you guys. I'll let you see all of the different aspects of this thing once I figured out how to put the chain on it. But I can't thank Matt enough for helping me out tonight. Really appreciate your help. And I'm just so glad that you have this one as well. It's just really cool.
It's going to be an exclusive group, only 150. So it's going to be an exclusive group that has it. And one day, if we do decide to sell it, it's going to hold its value. You know?
I think so too. And it's one of those, well, I mean, to use your term, it's an oh shit piece.
Yeah.
Because you see it and you're like, whoa, this is really neat.
My wife saw it and she was like, holy gee, and then like last night after I got off with Godlike, I said, hey, come look at this Vader. Now, she's not a Star Wars person, but she knows who Vader is. She knows who. And I cut on, she was like, oh, that's cool. And then I cut on the light up and she was like, oh, that's real cool. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and stuff like that. So,
yeah, congratulations on your Vader. It's just a great piece. And again, if you want to watch the unboxing, they did it over on Godlike Statues, Jimmy's channel. So just awesome. And again, guys, I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, 112 people still watching right now, an hour in. So I really, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Thank you to all the members that are here that have joined and support the channel that way. And again, thanks to Jimmy for that super chat earlier as well.
Yeah.
And like Ledge says here, instant grails gain value for sure. And there are certain pieces, even in this market, they'll still do retain its value. Some of those are few and far between anymore, but
not like the good old days, type thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to those days or not, but anyway, Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Again, please hit the like button on your way out if you enjoyed this at all. And again, thanks to Matt. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your night. And again, we've got the review for this coming up. And also, again, we have the Weapon X review also already up for members. And so if you want to become a member, you can check that out already. So anyway, thank you very, very much. And I'll see you guys in the back cave. Bye, everybody.
Bye.